to another place. All right, guys, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Body beat down here on this Monday afternoon, 4 p.m. to be precise. So, today, of course, as you can tell from the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be doing chest and triceps. And probably the first thing you're going to notice is how beautiful I am. That's probably not the first thing. But you might notice something. I got my hands and my wrists wrapped today. My wrist has just been killing me here lately. I have bad carpal tunnel in it, along with most likely some arthritis and stuff off in there. And it's gotten to the point to where it's more bothersome than my horrible shoulder. So I figured I'd go ahead and bite the old bullet, or whatever the saying might be is, and go ahead and wrap my arms, my hands, and my wrists up a little bit today. And those of you that watch my channel know I don't like to wear stuff like this or anything. I like to be just kind of raw. It's just kind of my thing. I don't have many things in the world, but that's my one thing. I like to lift raw. But I'm just at a point now where it's kind of bothering me so much that I got to do something. So, hey, all right. What the heck? I've already got people in here? Oh, man. I didn't even dress for this. I didn't wear my tie. I didn't fix my hair. Oh, my goodness. What's up, guys? How's Shiki doing today? He's doing well. Thank you for asking. And Spencer. Guys, we're going to have a huge, amazing workout. Going to be crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up, John? I know you probably can't hear me. So I'll type that out for John over at Mac Bean Scottish Fitness. He might be at work and he can't usually hear at work. He usually can't hear at work. So I'll type that out for him. So, again, like I mentioned, I got my wrist and everything wrapped up today. I'm going to try and keep some of that pressure on there so it's not so bothersome. And, anyhow, I'm glad to have you guys popping in here. I appreciate it very much. So, I don't know how long you can stay in here, but we're going to try and make this kind of quick. You know, yesterday's live stream was right at 3 hours. So, but I wasn't in any big hurry or anything. It was just kind of a random workout. So, I thought, well, we'll just take however long we want to take. So, anyway, to a huge speaker. Oh my gosh, the whole place might be hearing me. So, anyway, let's go ahead and start warming up, and I'm going to see if I feel comfortable. Now I've used wraps before, but it's been a long time, so you got to kind of get them broke in and get used to them. So, get used to that bar sitting in there on that. So, anyway. Anyhow, guys, let's go ahead and start warming up. We got 135. 135. I should have pulled my pants up a little bit. See if I can keep my belly from showing. Oh, goodness. Ugh. Give me just a second to write it down. See what we got. Whew. So, I hope everybody's having a pretty good day so far. I know it's just Monday, but I hope your week's going okay. Sometimes you know how things are going to go just by that very first day. Just, you can kind of tell. Whew. So, hey, the sun's been out today. It's been different. I wasn't sure how to handle that. It was kind of scary. Oh, and a heads up. I try to say this in my live streams, but my internet connection may fail, and I may have to stop live streaming. And but like I say, I use some software that's also recording the video as well. So I've always got that as a backup, so I can still upload everything and do whatever. So, big comment. Big comment. Mr. McBean, I forgot to check out your channel about 3 times now. Well, I better check it out tonight. I remember, I swear. Yeah, Shiki using that sandbag now. He's gonna slowly get back into doing some weights. I can see it. Slowly. And yeah, Spencer, go check out John's channel. His gym time is kind of on the low side right now, but he's trying to get back in there and get stuff done. It's just a matter of time, and you know how life throws a little bit of lemons your way, so you gotta get rid of them lemons and keep going forward. And so, you think I cook? All right. All right. So let's go ahead and do warm-up set number 2 with 135. Well, I'm not sure how I'm going to bench. You know, normally I use the, I think it's called suicide grip, where I have my thumbs out instead of grabbing the bar like so. Usually I bench like this, but with these it's kind of uncertain. I'm not totally sure, so I'm going to kind of mess around, you know, as I keep climbing up in weights and kind of seeing how I feel with each rep, how I need to hold onto the bar. So, yeah, I'm not usually hungry for lunch, but usually by the time I'm able to eat supper, I'm starting to feel hungry. It's usually after I work out, and a lot of times after I edit the video and upload the video, get it uploading, then I'll eat. So usually by then I'm a little hungry, but my main meals are breakfast and supper. And today for lunch I had a Slim Jim. And I didn't want that. Kurt Cobain grip. Got the safeties just in case. Yeah, Sheiky, I've always got these. I'm always using these. You know, better safe than sorry. They come in real handy too whenever I do all the different kind of lifts. You know, really handy. Really, really good. So once again, let me try to hide my beautiful stomach. Pardon me. Seeing any of my skin will cost you extra. All right, let's do some 225. Phew. All right. We'll throw a 25 on. What?
His pain meds are worn off. He's starting to shake and be in pain.
I'm live streaming.
Oh.
It'll be all right. So, if you heard that, my wife took her dog, Mr. Axel, to get fixed today, you know. And she was saying she thinks the pain medication's wearing off now. But, anyway, he'll be okay. He'll be alright. Let me check the chat real quick. Alright. Guys, you're not going to want to go anywhere. I promise. If my wrist can hold up, if my shoulder can hold up, if I still have any strength in me after all this time, we may try to go, I don't know, 500-600 pounds. 500 or 600 pounds. I don't know. Somewhere in there. Alright, what we got? 275? Okay. Alright, let's do 275. If I can keep my thumb in this thing here. 275. Ugh. Oh, Spencer. If you're still here, Spencer, I want to touch base with you on a comment that I think I heard you say. I don't think it was typed out. I think you spoke it in one of your videos here recently. And I may have misinterpreted it or something like that, but I just want to touch base with you on it if I can think about it for a minute. All right, Spencer, if you're here, give me a. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're here, brother. Okay. All right, you're here. I think you said on one of your videos. Now, keep in mind, we have very different training styles. You know, I'm more of your typical gym rat kind of movements, and your workouts come off more, in my opinion, is probably maybe sports related. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I heard you say something the other day along the lines of you didn't understand going up to a certain number, to like a high weight or something like that, and then dropping down or something like that. I can't remember exactly what you said, but just to touch base on just randomly what I think I remember and understood was, the reason, and you're going to see it today whenever I do this, the reason we do that a lot of times is for a couple of reasons. One, we're going up heavy, we're kind of worn out, but we want to go down, do maybe 1 or 2 sets of a little bit lighter weights to get that good pump and that good, the reps in that we need to get in. And another reason is I forgot. See, I forget between the time I start speaking and the time I'm ready to speak about something. But another reason that we might do drop back down is, well, we made it to the top, and now we're working back down the ladder. And as we're working down the ladder, we're trying to go up more reps and more reps and more reps, because the more reps we do, the better it is, not just for muscle building, but for endurance and strength, which will help us at our top end. And anyone else in here can chime in, but that's kind of my take on why I do it. And I'm not exactly sure if that's what you were saying, or you were asking a question, or something like that. But I kind of forget. But it stuck with me. What you said kind of stuck with me, and I wanted to kind of touch base on that. And yeah. So anyway, you can let us know in the comments, or you can talk about it in your video tonight or something if you want, or what have you. Just it's kind of interesting, the way we all look at things differently when it comes to working out. There's a million ways to do things, and I think it's interesting. So let me go ahead and do this. I'm hearing the background. Co-workers are getting chatty, can't hear anything. Well, tell them to be quiet, Sheiky. Tell them, shh, the body beatdown's working. Tell them the body beatdown is on. Okay. All right. 3:15. All right, we'll throw the old 25 on and make it 365. Okay. Hey, runner boy. Muscular failure. It has next to no stimulus point. Come on. There's 3 to 4. And the additional work, instead of 3 to 4 substantial sets, would be better served. This may be one lower. Wait, sit down and reserve for another more extra time. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Okay. Well, if anybody has anything to add to that, add into it, opinions. Like I said, I just think it's interesting how we all, we're kind of on the same page with stuff, but then there's little tweaks here and there that we all kind of do and, maybe think and do along the way that separates us just a little bit from the next person. So I think that's what's interesting about working out is really technically there's no real rules or laws or anything, to it. You just kind of do things based on kind of what you think and how you feel and, maybe the results maybe that you've gotten and, or what have you. No, that's good, Spencer. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Did I write that down? 1 rep? Yeah, I wrote that down. Okay. So here's where things get a little interesting. By the time we hit 365, things are getting kind of interesting. So... all right, let's do 365. So see, I can tell by the time I do 365 where I'm at, and having not really concentrated as much on my bench press as I was because of the problems. You can definitely feel your strength going down, but that's not a bad thing because my strength has went up in other areas. So, it's just at this point, where do I go? What do I worry with? Do I worry about ever going over 365 ever again? That's one of those things that you gotta kind of work out in your mind and figure out for yourself about what you're going to do. I know my deadlifts, I'm not going above 515 anymore, because that about killed me. But that don't mean that I won't try 500 again at some point. But I knew I was at my limit really pretty much with 500. And then getting a PR 2 weeks in a row or something like that with my deadlifts recently. That was kind of crazy, but that last one I did with 515, that about killed me. So I'm probably not going to push those any farther. There's no real reason. I think I've proven that I'm, at least stronger than probably the 80-year-old lady across the street. So maybe. But my squats, I think my squats still have a little ways to go. And I can have a little fun with those. And I can have a little fun with deadlifts too, by doing rack pulls or elevated deads or, stuff like that. Just like with the squats, I can do like static holds. I can do like little partial reps. I can set my safeties up at different spots and do, lots of partials. I can do bench squats again. And plus I can still work on, getting a better overall squat. So there's still quite a bit of room there in my squats. And that's what I've been, that's what I've been saying for quite a long time now, is that I've still got a lot more I could probably do with my squats than anything else. So 365. That's my 2 cents, by the way. I do think I have Vincent blocked. He commented on her. Just so you know, everyone can do as they please, of course. I see some reasons such as additional technique or consider if you're whatever. Yeah. Spencer, sub optimal work 1, 20 max for 100 sets. Have you tried decline bench? I think it feels great. No, I don't really do decline. 20% one range of motion. It might take a long time. With speed work, you'll be able to joints probably beat up. If you mean one set, or it's 20% purpose depending on the exercises. Okay. Now see, that's where you guys are getting technical. You guys are getting a little technical on me, and my little pea brain has to decipher all the little technical things, so. Runner boy, I don't know. I don't remember blocking Vincent. I know I kind of stopped. Communication with him, I guess, or watching videos and stuff, just because I don't know. It just seemed like, how sometimes you just kind of don't connect with people sometimes, and that's all it was, probably that. But I don't know that I have him blocked. It's I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't usually just block people unless they're like a disgusting piece of trash that won't go away. Then I'll block them. Of course, that only means you're blocking their comments. They can still watch your content and what have you. It's just people don't see their comments. So, well, the good news is, these are my wraps are helping me a little bit to keep some of that pressure on the wrist. So there's some good news. But honestly, I don't know. I don't think today I'm going to go up any heavier than 365, and I feel kind of bad for that. But I don't know. I know I'm not where I used to be. So, of course, it's probably the smart thing to not do. I did 385 like a couple weeks ago. Did 385, I think. But, yeah, I know I'm not where I need to be with certain weights and doing certain reps. Like 315, I need to be getting 8 to 10 reps. Anytime, that I go for reps with it. 225, I should always be able to get 20 reps. 275, I should be able to get 15 reps. 300 pounds, I should be able to get 10 reps. 365, I should be able to get like 3-4 reps consecutive. On a constant basis, I should be able to be doing that. And I'm not really where I was. So, unfortunately, that's kind of what happens. And I'll check comments in just a minute, guys. We'll go ahead and I guess I'll do another set of 365. So, all right. So let's do another set of 365. Let me get these back on my thumbs. There. All right. All right, give me just a minute, guys, and I'll check the comments. All right, we took off the 25 and we're going to put on 2 10s. So we'll drop down to 355. Hey, old school. All right, Spencer, I appreciate you being here. So, old school fitness, glad to see you pop in here. So I went to 365. I did a couple sets, 1 rep each. Nothing spectacular. Today I do have my hands and my wrists wrapped today to try to help with some of my wrist pain. And but once I got the 365, I could tell that I need to go ahead and stop there And like I was saying probably before you popped in here, that I just don't have the strength that I had, a few months ago, after deciding that I needed to lay off the bench a little bit, and stop worrying so much about going too heavy. And it's definitely affected my strength, I can tell. So, I'm not getting certain weights for certain reps, and you can tell that you're getting weaker if you don't hit those kind of reps and stuff like that. So, all right. So we got 355. Hey, if you guys do stick around a little while, I am going to do something a little different. Now I've done close grip bench pressing before for triceps, but today I'm going to use the easy bar, and because it's kind of it's got the different angles, and I think it might help my wrist a little bit, and I'm going to just do some close grip easy bar presses for the triceps today. I haven't done them for a while, so figured I would do those, and we'll kind of see what kind of weight we can do with those. All right. All right, let's do 355. Oh. See, 355, I should be able to get 5 reps. So, not that maybe next week I won't get 5 reps, but you know how week to week just kind of changes. But, I can tell that the strength is not there. So, sometimes I go into these chest days and I think, well, maybe I'll try 405 again. And then by the time I get to 365, I'm like, Mike, you better not try that. So, again, it's just one of those things that you gotta learn to deal with. That sometimes some of these movements kind of take a hit, and you gotta step back a little bit. And but that means you gotta step up on some of your other workouts, on some of your other body parts and some of the other stuff. So, it counterbalances. We balance her out. For 35. All right. So we got 15, 25, 35. All right, we'll take a 10 off, guys. Take a 10 off. Finally, my dang co-workers left. Good, Sheiky, tell him to get out of there. Skip, get out of there. You missed it. I bench pressed 500 pounds. You just missed it. Whew. So, all right. Anyway, let's go ahead and get going on this one. All right, I dropped down to 335. We got 315 plus a 10 on each end, 335. Let's get 10 reps. Maybe 2. I don't know. I'll be lucky to get 1. Oh well. Oh well. All right. Yeah, you did good on that, Sheiky. Yeah, it was an okay double, but I should have got like 5 or 6 reps. Oh well. Oh well. So what's on the menu tonight, guys? What are y'all gonna be eating? Think I'm gonna have a little pork loin, a little side of chicken to go with it. Probably, I don't know, a little vegetable medley mix of some kind, and probably something like that. It's always nice to see people post food, just kind of get an idea of what people eat. Fancy burpees? I don't know if I was doing burpees, old school. Are you talking about the twist? The twist ones where I clapped? If so, I got them from Sheiky. He's the one that showed me those. But, tuna salad as usual for me. Okay. Tuna salad kind of guy, huh? Yeah, it's pretty quick and easy. Ain't too bad for you, I don't guess. I guess it just depends on how you make it. Doing hibachi steak and rice tonight. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. I'll be looking for some pictures. some pictures. All right, 315. All right, guys, let's do 315. Oh gosh. Throw 25 on, make it 275. We're going down too. All right. Whew. Yeah. I'm going to rewrap this wrist. Kind of a crazy time to do it, but I'll go ahead and do it. Come on now. right. It's more work trying to hide my belly than it is working out. All right. Dropping down, doing 275. Let's do 275. Huh. 16-ounce ribeye has 81 grams of protein. All right, see you later, Shiki. I appreciate you coming in here. Have a good night. Whew. And that goes for any of you. If you got to leave, I understand. I appreciate you popping in here. Maybe hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. I don't care. Old school fitness. I love ribeyes. That's my favorite. That's my favorite steak is ribeye. Even though a few nights ago I did cook 2, 4, 6. I cooked 6 New York steaks here a few nights back, and they turned out really good. New Yorks, I think some of the meats are just kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they're, sometimes they're really good, and sometimes they're just, eh. So, but I guess my favorite's probably ribeye. All right. So last set of these, we'll be doing 225. Hopefully I can get a set of 10. That's pretty funny that I have probably about 4 or 5 people at least that I know of that I'm hooked up with that are in Illinois. It's kind of crazy. I love my Illinois people. Illinois. Word. 225. 225. 225. All right. All right, guys, let's do our last set. Drop down to 225. Oh, man. Phew. All right. Hey, what's going on? Okay. Get it where I need it. Sorry, guys. Moving her around. Seeing my ugly mug for a second. Hey, guys. So, I think I'm okay here. So I know you're mostly just going to be seeing up my body, which I don't like. Hmm. 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 Let's move it over here and see what we get. Sorry guys. Just kind of what we got to do for a second. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. All right. I think it's 85. Okay, so with these close grip easy bar presses, I went ahead and I put 35s on instead of like 25s. So remember, there was a time I was doing close grip on the barbell, very close grip like this, at like 315, 335, and probably a little more. So, but we're not going to do that today. We're going to try and use the easy bar in hopes that the curvature of the bar will kind of help my wrist a little bit. So, so it should be 70 pounds plus 15 for the bar. Should be 85 pounds. And I'll check the comments in just a moment. Not bad. Not bad. So 7, 114, so that's 140, 50, 55. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. 14, 155. This should be 155. Old School Fitness, just in case John doesn't reply back. Yeah, I believe he works out there. John's at work right now, so he probably gets limited time to watch. Well, I'm hoping I'll be able to get this up here and into position. Got 155, so we'll see how that goes. Oh my, God, that's heavy, guys. I don't know if I can do that. I'll give it a shot. Worst thing that can happen is death. All right, we got 155. We got 235s on each end. The bar's 15. I'll try and see if I can do this. Let me see. I don't know if I can get it into. I don't know if I can get it into position. Oh God! I'll get it where I can. Oh, that wasn't easy. Holy cow. I don't think this will fit across my rack. Whew. Good grief, that wore me out, guys. stand up first. Whew, I don't know about that. I mean, I could snatch it up, I guess. Well, I don't know. Because then I'd have to lay back with 155 pounds. Good grief, that was a workout right there. Stand it up, get your shoulders, and then sit down. Yeah, that's what I don't know about. Because I got to get it to my shoulders, but then, you know, I got to go down with it. Unless I'm going to, I don't know. I'll try it one more time this way and see what I get. Actually, the way that I had the bar held at that little bit different angle, it actually felt a little bit better on the triceps, oddly enough. The first set I had it on the close bend, and then the second set I had just on the next bend out, you know, and then it comes out kind of whatever, but I had it kind of right in there. Felt pretty good. Just a matter of getting it there. That's what she said. I don't know. All right, we'll try another set with the 155. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, that's a pain. Once you get it going, it feels pretty good. Holy crap. Well, if I can get it up there for another couple of sets, I'll consider that pretty good. Oh, my water. My water. Uh, uh, uh. So, old school fitness, did you get to work today? Is it too wet up there to do anything, or? Ow. Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, today was quite the contrast to the last few days. Today we had some sun, and it was real nice out. Temperature dropped a little bit, which felt good because it's already too hot for me. Once it gets up around 70, it's starting to get too hot for me anymore. I don't like it freezing cold, but I like it 40s to about 70. All right, let's go ahead and do another set of the 155 in hopes that I can get it up here again. There we go. Holy smokes. Yeah, that's getting down there pretty cool. So I've been wondering, what is it that you spray on the yards? Is it just like a fertilizer, or is it some kind of weed stuff, or pesticide type stuff? I've been meaning to ask you. And is it, oh, you said you work for yourself, so it's obviously, I guess, your business that you're doing, right? I think I remember you saying that. Oh, so I was right. A little bit of everything. Okay. congrats on that. Old school. That's good. All right, let's do one more set with the 155, and we may call it done here. Ooh, I didn't roll it. I forgot to roll the bar. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh. Holy cow. I'm going to cut it off right there. Hey. Oh goodness. Holy crap. Crap and caboodles, guys. Crap and caboodles. Well, we are done with Monday. And wrapping my wrist up did help a little bit. Just in case you were wondering, if you ever had the problems yourself, I have used these before for my wrist problems, but it's been quite a while since I've used them. So I try to tough things out as best I can. But you know, when something starts really hindering you from getting able to do your workout, along with your cruddy shoulder, well, you got to do something. And if I can kind of take a little of the pain away by wrapping this to where mostly all I got to worry about is this, well, that's what I got to do. So, kind of disappointed that I didn't go up a little heavier. But, you know, we got limits. And, I pushed my limits for a long time to be able to get those bench PRs, and you know, my time may be up, and if I'm alive in 10 years, maybe my time will rise again. So who knows? But you know, we do the best we can, and live to see another day and get more done. Yeah, I appreciate that, old school. Appreciate it. I appreciate you being here, and John, and Runner Boy, and Sheiky, and Christopher. I don't know if Christopher popped in. I think he did earlier. And Spencer, and I don't remember who else popped in. I kind of forgot at this point. Christopher, John, Spencer, Shiki, Shiki, Runner Boy, Old School, etc. John again. So yeah, I guess I got everybody. So another good workout in the books. And tomorrow, of course, you know what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be biceps and heavy bag. And if it's nice out tomorrow, since I haven't got to go outside in a while, I might also do some tire work off in there as well. So if the weather will stay decent, we'll see about that. So guys, I appreciate you being here. I enjoy watching all y'all stuff, and I appreciate what you do for the community and trying to be positive, decent role models for people. That's what people need. And there's a lot of young kids out there that need to grow up with a little bit of that. And not that they'll ever watch us old people, but maybe one day they will. And there's a lot of people out there that need to watch a lot of stuff and not watch a lot of stuff. So anyway, so there you go, guys. Hope you have a good night. And if I give you a little inspiration to kick a little butt, maybe like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff to the Body Beatdown. That's me, Michael, your happy to be done host on this Monday. And don't forget, get up, get out, get rad, do it to it, and we'll see y'all next time on the Body Beatdown. I appreciate everybody. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Now I have to awkwardly stop the live stream. Awkwardly.